Hope is a dangerous thing. Hope can drive a man insane.
Come on, lie to me and tell me you did. Let me feel like the piece of shit I am. Did you love me or not? Answer me!
Yo, if I disappear, like, who cares? Nobody cares, man. Seriously. Yo, and that's okay. That's life.
I can be hard to live with. I don't mean to, but I can be critical. And sometimes I think I'm just not good for people. You know, that's not good for them to be around me.
If it was me dying on the sidewalk, you'd walk right over me.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
We come with nothing. We go with nothing. This universe is gonna make sure that you're gonna go with nothing.
Hope is a movement that isn't about making huge, massive changes. In fact, if you look at the Japanese principle of Kaizen, which is small, continuous, gradual improvement, that's really what we're trying to do with hope.
I can't beat it. I can't beat it. I'm sorry.
You feel like you're alone, Will?
What?
Do you have a soulmate? Define that. Somebody who challenges you, or someone who opens up things for you, touches your soul.
75 years. That's how much time you get if you're lucky. 75 years. 75 winters, 75 springtimes, 75 summers, and 75 autumns. When you look at it like that, it's not a lot of time, is it? Don't waste them. Get your head out of the rat race and forget about the superficial things that preoccupy your existence and get back to what's important now. Right now, this very second. And I'm not saying drop everything and let the world come to a grinding halt. I'm saying that you can become a seeker. You can be loving more. You can be taking some chances. You can be living more. You can be spending more time with your family. You can be getting in touch with the part of you that lives instead of fears, the part of you that loves instead of hates.
Which means, at some point before it's time for you to go, you will be faced with the fact of learning the necessity of letting go of what you have attained in this lifetime. And if you have not learned and have not understood that this is gonna come, then I think it's a very, very hard awakening. It's a very painful awakening. To realize, to have this realization that you have spent 70 years, 80 years following your goal, and now there is no other choice. You have to let go.
You know, this world today is tough. It's tough for young people.
Obsession's gonna be talent every time. You got all the talent in the world, but are you obsessed? Is it all you ever think about? Let's face it, it's you against you out there. When you walk on that court, you have to think, I am the best guy out there.
Regardless of what's happening in the world today, you have opportunity.
Now, when I was 15 years old, I had a very important person in my life come to me and say, who's your hero? And I said, I don't know, I gotta think about that. Give me a couple of weeks. I come back 2 weeks later, this person comes up and says, who's your hero? I said, I thought about it. You know who it is? I said, it's me in 10 years. So I turned 25 10 years later. That same person comes to me and goes, so are you a hero? And I was like, not even close. No. She said, why? I said, because my hero is me at 35. So you see, every day, every week, every month, and every year of my life, my hero's always 10 years away. I'm never gonna be my hero. I'm not gonna attain that. I know I'm not. And that's just fine with me because that keeps me with somebody to keep on chasing.
There's no hope at all.
No, 𝐶𝐸. You must never give in to despair. Allow yourself to slip down that road and you surrender to your lowest instincts. In the darkest times, hope is something you give yourself. That is the meaning of inner strength.
I know what to do, man. Look, I'm in a bad spot. Like, I'm seeing shit that's not there. I'm kind of losing my mind, man. And I need help. I need a purpose, Hank.
Obviously, I'm prone to depression. Certain bleak attitude about the world.
If you just do stuff and nothing happens, what's it all mean? What's the point?
You can't keep doing shitty things and then feel bad about yourself like that makes it okay. You need to be better.
Magic you are looking for is in the work you're avoiding.
Believe in yourself. Don't fear failure. Dream big. Work hard. Stay positive. Enjoy the journey.
You need to work harder. You need to discipline your mind better.
Lazy people do a little work and think they should be winning, but winners work as hard as possible and still worry if they're being lazy.
What's hard is going, yo, yesterday I got nothing from working as hard as I could. Nothing happened from that. I'm gonna do the same thing again today, but I'm gonna try to go harder. Hard work brings great rewards. That's the hardest thing in the world. To get up every day and give 100% and be in the same position that you were each day, but mentally know that you're trying and trying and trying. That's a real grind.
Get back to fucking work. It's time to get back to work. Stop hearing yourself talk. Get off the podcast. Don't be on social media too much. Cut out all the fucking noise. Get back to the fucking mental lab.
You've got to put in the work when nobody cares. There's only one person who has to care. That's you.
You gave me an opportunity to reinvent myself. You gave me an opportunity to come out of my grave that you put me in. You left me for dead. I'm coming out alive.
There's a price tag to success. You don't just get it overnight. You got to earn it the right way.
You need to work harder. You have to suffer a little bit. You have to put yourself in a state of discomfort. Growth shouldn't be easy. Stop looking for shortcuts. Stop looking to make things a breeze. You've got to learn to suffer. You've got to put yourself in a bit of an uncomfortable position.
And you may not feel qualified. You may not feel like you are educated enough. You may not feel like you're connected enough. You may not think that enough people are aware of you, cognizant of you, because you don't have a blue check and you're not a celebrity yet. But you got to work hard in silence. You got to work when nobody's watching.
There's people out there that are just working harder than everybody else, and they're gonna keep doing it.
Yeah.
And that's their grind. You know, and those people are super valuable because they change everybody's perspective of like what's possible, what to strive for, and what it takes. Like, do you really want to be a champion? Why? Because you just want to be cool? You want to be the coolest guy on the block? Like, you're not gonna win. You're gonna find some fucking psychopath who just lives it. It's their whole life.
Those times when you get up early and you work hard, those times when you stay up late and you work hard, those times when you don't feel like working, you're too tired, you don't want to push yourself, but you do it anyway. That is actually the dream.
To be successful at anything, the truth is you don't have to be special.
Just keep stacking days. Just keep stacking days. As long as you keep stacking days, I promise you, you will see the change. My coach used to always say, everything that you want is on the other side of hard.
You just have to be what most people aren't. Consistent, determined, and willing to work for it. No shortcuts.
If you can barely decide to take any action at all and peel your eyes away from your phone for just a moment, it's so much easier to beat everyone else, because in a world where it's never been easier to do nothing, doing something becomes extraordinary.
Whenever you try to do something out of the ordinary, people will line up to tell you that you can't do it, why you can't do it, that you'll lose your time, you'll lose your money, that you will, in effect, die in the desert. Even people who should know better will try to discourage you.
Stay focused. Don't listen to nobody. Don't listen to nobody, homie. What's on your mind, just do it. Because what's destined for you, you gonna get it.
If you let people's perception of you dictate your behavior, you will never grow as a person.
I didn't care who wanted to be my friend. I didn't care what people thought about me. I went into workouts. I showed them what I knew I could do.
Set up a schedule and just do the work. Free from how you feel. Because also feelings, sometimes you wake up one day, you feel this way, you wake up the next day, you feel another way. And it's just not helpful to base your structure or your goal on how you feel. So And this is where I think, for example, discipline, meaning you stick to what you put there on paper. You just do what you have committed to. So, and this struggling of, there are still so many distractions every day coming up. No, but you stick to the plan.
Where am I at mentally? I look like shit. I feel like shit. I'm falling behind in school. I'm lazy. My house is a mess. You have to look at what it is and call it what it is. The most important conversation you will ever have in your life is the one you have with yourself.
If you can focus on building the best possible you, if you can focus on building a bulletproof mindset, a mindset that allows you to go and achieve no matter what the outside circumstances may be, no matter what the weather's like, no matter what's going on in the world, no matter how you feel about it, there's really nothing that can stop you. Everybody thinks there's things that can stop you. And the reason they think there's things that can stop you is because they don't want to put in the work to become someone who is unstoppable. But you can very easily become someone who is unstoppable by just putting the work into becoming so mentally hardened that you don't have to negotiate with yourself.
Turn your feelings off when it comes down to you wanting to be better. What that means is when that alarm clock goes off, your feelings gotta go away. Learn to not let life hijack your brain. Don't allow all these things to make you a lesser person. There's so many times in life you don't want to be doing what the you're doing. You can't just quit. The whole thing is this: you're never done. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done. Stay hard.